The Table is Yours podcast contains content that may not be suitable for some audiences, such as themes of violence, swearing, sexual language, alcohol, and death. We advise you to check the episode description for any other specific content warnings. Please, if any sequences or episodes are ever triggering or uncomfortable in any way, we ask you to take a pause from the episode or skip it entirely. It is important that our table is a safe space for everyone, including you.
The Table is Yours podcast is a role-playing adventure show where a bunch of friends around a table, and through video call, play tabletop role-playing games like Dungeons & Dragons. Together we hope to bring the joy and fun of our game to you, wherever you are, as if you're part of our table. For when you're sitting, creating, and playing with us, the table is yours.
Hello, and welcome back to The Table is Yours, a role-playing adventure where me and my friends make a story. Oh, we're sort of friends. Okay, me, 4 friends, and Lexi make a story. So continuing off from, we don't have announcements yet until we get fun sponsors and such. So hey, if you're a sponsor and you'd like to sponsor people, sponsor us.
Sponsored by Fantasy Neon. My name is Lexi May. My pronouns are she, her. You can find me on Instagram at Lexi May Hunter.
Hello, I'm Andrew. My pronouns are he, him.
Hi, my name is Sydney. My pronouns are she, her, and I am one of the artists working on this campaign.
Hi, my name is Vic. I use they, them pronouns. You can find me on Instagram at Vic_Jean__, or on TikTok at Vic_Jean_Shorts.
Hey, I'm Heather Alexandria Lore. You can find me on Instagram at Land of Lore. I use she, her pronouns.
And I'm Con Riley. My pronouns are they, them. You can find me basically anywhere at Kryles or Kryles_. And then for this production, you can follow The Table is Yours basically on any sites. You can find it both on YouTube, Twitch, and we'll be in Spotify and other places you find podcasts. And every handle it'll be TTIYDND.
What story shall be sung today? One can never know how the melody might sound. Our adventurers have already begun to pluck the strings of their story, and their combined composition is unfolding like a road before us.
So I just tell you what happened. Okay then. Hi, my name is Codex. Let me get you caught up on what happened last episode. We started off with meeting the human potions master, big air quotes around that, Terrence, who was working for some bad guy named Vorano. We don't really know too much about him yet, but I'm sure he'll come back up. But Terrence was making some kind of evil potions or something. I'm sure those will also come back up. Anyways, after that we met me, Codex Theory, an up-and-coming adventurer. I met my adventuring party put together by this guild member named Shae, who says he had a very important mission for us. We then jumped over and met One and Wash, an armored person and a bar brawler guy. Oh, and One's cute metal dog V2! And then finally, we also met a shadow elf named Shae, whose best friend is a professor at the Arcadian Summit University. A lot of stuff going on. The 4 of us all ended up going to the graduation for different reasons, but for some of us, we were there to stop an attack made by Vorano's goons. Unfortunately, during the fight, they used these serums that Terrence made. They all beefed up into these huge hulking monsters who attacked the graduation hall. All of my party died during the battle, but after I decided the best course of action might be sticking with One, Wash, and Shae, and trying to figure out how to stop all of this. All the while, back in the scary factory, Vorano shows up and tells Terrence that they need to talk.
Where are you guys going? Looks at Terrence.
We need to talk.
Yeah, we need to talk. Just kidding.
No, but we're making our way back to the jukebox. If anything happens in between, no, great.
So, as you guys make your way towards the June box, I'm sure it's very quiet, and Codex is probably asking questions and no one answers, and then eventually...
No, she is dead silent. Just so whole...
I think Wash would offer you a cigarette after what you saw.
Oh, I'm good. I heard they're really bad for you, so...
Yeah, that's what you need to worry about.
Well, I mean, if I pick up my day job again, don't worry about it. Thanks.
As you make your way there, you get down an alleyway very familiar to you too. Codex, it's like this very dark and scary alleyway, and it looks like there are people that might have gotten tattoos there.
Oh my god. She's not that much of a loser, but she probably, where she was like, where she was like, sorry, and she would like fade back away from you, and when she got like too close walking, she's now probably just staying a little closer.
Yeah. At the end of this alley, there is what looks like kind of like a longer hidden tavern. Set of double doors right in front of you, balanced by some like larger male out front, as well as off to the right in your vision there is the singular door that is completely blocked by this person who has his mouth shut, like not he's like talking to anybody, and he has kind of just a scar over his left eye that seems a bit grayed. But when you're following Wash and One, it looks like they're going into the main double door entrance where this big guy is standing in front of.
As I'm walking past the two people who are planted, I kind of just lean over and say, we're being followed, watch the shadows. And I just walk in.
Okay.
Just as a reminder, I'm also still dressed in my work uniform, which is a postal service worker. She does not look like she belongs here.
When you walk into the June box, it's this very like almost like fantasy speakeasy esque place. It does seem like there is a bit of sex work that might go on here. There's people on laps of more esteemed guests. Behind the bar are two lizard folk women. They look like they're twins. One is a kind of like greenish blue, and one is more of like a greenish yellow, as they're kind of like tending to patrons at the bar. Sitting where you usually see him sitting, you see Carlisle Montgomery at the very front middle part of the bar, and sitting right next to him is Shae.
Took you long enough to get here?
She's good.
On second thought, I'm gonna go over there. Yes.
Properly.
What are you both whispering about? Let's all come to the bar. And who the fuck is that? Pointing at Codex.
Fuck if I know.
No, she's fine. Don't worry about it, Carlisle.
I'm new, so.
Carlisle, nice to meet you.
Shake.
Yeah. No, sorry. Do you guys use like secret names? Is that like a thing that people do, or?
What's your name, Darwin?
Codex. Holds her hand out to Shae.
Handshake. He's quite handsome. Here, we can all sit along the bar. You'll probably still be able to hear me. So Shae told me you guys ran into a bit of a trouble with Vorano's people.
Yeah, pretty much.
Mission was still successful.
How do you all know each other?
We don't.
Well, these two are the ones that started all the trouble, really, especially this one.
I got up to smoke.
Sure.
Right. Well, Jay and I are old friends. I actually have known her the longest. Not like that, don't worry. As he looks over at did you move the thing? Oh, okay.
Generally you just see the head going.
Yeah. As your head turns towards Shae, Carlisle puts his hand up and says, I like that, don't worry. Well, that's, as I was saying before they walked in, as you know, there are not more people than just Big T down there. Vorano is one of the other three, and the other one's a need-to-know basis.
Always. How's Big T doing with all this?
He doesn't care. Well, he cares, but not as much as you think he would.
Fair enough.
What have you got?
Do we want to do it up here?
You watch Carlisle kind of looks over at Codex, just eyes shift, and then I shift back. You think we should?
Codex is openly just looking around, gawking at everything, she's amazed at everything down here. Not fully paying attention, you guys. Just what the fuck?
Yes and no.
I honestly think she's too nervous to fucking remember anything.
Fair.
Well, I remember a lot of stuff.
Should we also stay distracted here?
I can hear you guys. You know that, right? I'm here. I have a foot of ears. I can hear everything you're saying. All right.
Carlisle just has this like wide grin go across his face. He kind of like just looks around and goes, I don't know, I feel like downstairs might be less intimidating than here for her.
True enough.
Listen, Codex.
Yeah.
You like your tongue?
I mean, yeah, I guess.
Great. I'll make it clean and simple, and this will make everybody else around here, meaning these three, very jealous of you. You spit anything out you're not supposed to, that tongue is gone. Deal?
Yeah, okay.
Alright, well...
I'm really good at keeping secret. You guys, like, listen, I know I'm not, like, cool like you guys or whatever, but, like, I keep secrets.
Let's go.
Okay. Just, like, hops down from her stool.
Immediately up and what?
Yeah. Alright, so as Carlisle kind of like walks up and walks away outside of the June box, kind of leaves a little tip for the two barmaids. As you all follow, you watch as... I'm just going to pick an order for now, just because I think it'd be funny. I think when Carlisle walks out, you guys wait for Codex to go first, because you've all done this drill, and you follow behind her. She like probably looks... I'm just going to assume you're walking like behind Carlisle.
It is a little bit of like a standoff where like she doesn't want to go first because she feels like she should be walking behind everybody else. So she just kind of like stares at you all.
Wash is gonna give a little shove in your back.
Yeah, I can go.
As Codex follows Carlisle, you watch as Carlisle comes out the doors and then turns left to where that other person was standing in front of the single door. And as soon as he gets up, he goes, well, and turns around to see you behind him. Step back a bit.
Okay, this is too close.
A little more. A little more. A little more.
Well, if I go too far back, I'll lose you, so...
Okay, well, droop your ears. How about that?
Okay. They just kind of like, boop. Just kind of like tilt down to... Actually, they probably tilt back a little bit, so they're just kind of like drooping.
Yeah.
Adorable.
You kind of watch as Carlisle talks to this person, who then will like lean over to look at you and look back, and Carlisle's talking. This person is not at all opening their mouth or saying anything. And then at a point, Carlisle just kind of like gestures you forward, and then the three of you follow behind Codex. Carlisle kind of like walks forward when the door opens by this man, and inside the other side of the door, as well as the walls lined in, you see like what looks nailed to the doors and the walls, tongues. Remember what I said. Don't spit a word. Otherwise, that's mine and yours up there. Got it?
Okay.
Good. Kind of leads you down, and as you kind of go down this hallway, you get to a point where there is a descending staircase. It's like a spiral staircase, but it's, I would say, like spiral for the type of staircase, but it's not like a circle. It's more of like a box down. And as you're walking down, Carlisle starts to explain, do you know anything about this? Have you heard anything about Merksad before? Or is this all new to you?
I didn't... this wasn't part of my route, so I don't really know much about this place.
Yeah, well, this isn't part of anybody's route anymore, because this is the city that was beneath the city. And as you're walking down, you watch as the walls around you give out, and it's just like a gate, like or a grate around the staircase to still keep you protected so you can't just fall. And you watch as what looks like a completely dark city underneath the city is there. It's like another Burg, but below. Looking completely down, you'll see what looks like lit by fantasy neon lights. Is this small area, but it's like just a small area with a populace of a small town, because I can't do populace for no reason. I mean, like, there's like 500 people there, and like people like that is like less than a block. I'm like, sure. I have no idea.
There's 30 people that live in this home.
It's like,
holy shit.
Just back to the windows.
Yeah, right.
As it like opens up and you can like see all that, she just like stops walking and like kind of touches the grate, and she's like, this is so cool. I didn't know this all existed down here. She's talking like normal volume.
Well, yeah, it all exists, and if you look at, because when you look down, that's when you'll see the neon lights of where people live in this area. But if you look out, it's just dark. Like, no one's there. It's not like the entire city. It's just this small place under this descending staircase. Yeah, most people don't know about, we call them pockets. Other people call it Murk side if you know it enough, because this is the dark side, where upstairs we sometimes say sunny side. What else we say? One.
For up there,
Yeah.
mostly sunny side.
Yeah. Kind of like an egg. You get it? Anyway.
She's like eyes wide, just like staring at him, like vaguely paying attention.
There are pockets all over, well, I won't say all over. There's one in each precinct.
Almost.
Well, maybe not the 5th. But of course, we all know the 5th is where all the lords, ladies, aristocracy, and nobility live, because that's where the king is and that's where the parliament is. But,
Why isn't there one at the 5th?
So yeah, like what I was just saying, all the nobility guards.
Yeah, but if the city was built on top of another city, did they just like not build city there to start with?
Say that again. I'm confused.
So if the bottom of the egg was built first, right? That's what you're saying.
I don't know. Maybe I don't know what I'm saying. Say that again.
So this part of the city, and she like gestures to the lower part.
Yeah.
If that was built first, and then they built the other city on top of the city, like a hat, did they just not build city there before, and then they built the city on top, and they were like, this empty space?
This is not too many metaphors that are going on. There was an entire... All your 12 precincts, you know, existed before, but they were lower. And then there was a whole new 12 precincts built on top. Now, there probably is a part of the... There is a part of the 5th still down there. This is almost like... Not carbon copy, of course, above. There's much more uses of industrialism, technology, arcane, divine, all that good stuff. But these are all the leftover hollow shells of what was there before. There's definitely a Merc side to the 5th, but there's not necessarily a pocket. Pockets are where we live. Merc side is just what it is. The Undercity is the Merc side. The pockets are the places that are still filled with people who do, lack of a better term, shady business. Does that make sense?
Yeah, so is the Merc side, like, is the Merc side full of stuff, though? Or is it just, like... Is it just, like, empty, and then there's, like, a pocket that gets put in the...
Basically, it's like empty, hollow houses and buildings, yes. And then if you want to go searching out through the dark to see what you can find down there, be my guest, but you might not return.
Yeah, no, well, that's not part of my job, so I don't think I have to. I was just curious, because, like, if there is, like, an empty...
Listen, and he turns and, like, kind of like he puts his, like, hand probably, like, at the top of your, like, your collarbone, and kind of, like, puts it, like, right there on you and says, "We're criminals. We do things..."
No, yeah, I got that part.
Yeah,
I got that part.
Yeah, but we do things the law doesn't know about in these pockets. That's all you need.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. I was curious if anybody was like, there's a secret thing going on in the 5th Merc pocket.
There could be. There is no pocket in the 5th. I'm telling how many times I've got to tell you that. Unless not one that anybody knows about.
Well, not to us, at least.
Right.
Like for where secret wizards could go. Listen, I know things that you don't know about the upper part of the city, and let me tell you, there are some secret wizards up there.
Yeah, I know about the upper part of the city. Listen.
But do you know about this? No, it's fine. I'll keep it to myself.
No, just say it. Say it. I won't hear it.
No, it's fine.
It's not fine, and I'm gonna get your tongue on a fucking wall if you don't say it.
But you told me not to say things that I'm not supposed to say.
No, don't say anything about don't say anything about Merc's side of the pockets above ground. Also, don't say anything about this pocket to anybody from the other pockets. It's very complicated.
So if I go,
would you just shut you watch as his face kind of morphs into gray for a second. You've never seen this. As his face like morphs into gray and like white eyes, and then goes back to Carlisle. Excuse me.
Are you okay? Are you sick or?
Wash. Just
Don't talk.
It just walks down, just walk.
Sorry, I'm just trying to understand. I thought I could ask questions.
You don't need to understand. Don't worry about it.
Well, explain it to me if I don't need to understand anything. I'm gonna ask questions. I'm sorry.
Baby.
So you guys make it all the way down to the bottom of the staircase, and as you're down here, again, it looks very like Undercity arcane. It looks like all neon lit. There's people like a bunch of black market stuff's going on. People, ruffians that you don't want to be hanging around probably. Shae, Wash, and One all look very comfortable. Knowledgeable. They know where they're walking. They know how to look, how to walk. Codex, I'm sure you're staying by, probably by Wash because Carlisle told you to. As you march to what looks like this like large high-rise building, the best way I can describe it is it literally looks like, I can't remember the name of the building in New York City, but it looks like the one where like on the bottom floor is where the Russos? Yeah, the Russo sandwich shop was. You know, it's like that like triangle, like on the corner. Yeah, like that. But it's like this high-rise and it's called the Lost and Found. As you walk in, immediately, Carlisle turns and goes, One, in my room now. And walks up to what looks like this like box that's like an elevator that like goes up arcanically. And Carlisle goes up first, looking like annoyed.
Yeah, I let that pass, and then I kind of get up and I'm like, I look at Codex, but I kind of like look at you, then look at Codex, and just say, don't get killed.
So you see this larger, like he might be like half giant kin man. For those who know him, his name is Goresh. Looks kind of like normal humanoid, white bread kind of. Before you go up, he kind of like walks up to everybody and goes, who's this?
Fuck if I know.
Okay. Is she cool?
Oh, she's fine. I'm gonna go get a drink.
Oh, hi Shae. Long time to see.
Goresh.
Does everyone know her?
Oh, you don't know the limits of my capabilities?
Yeah, I've known Shae pretty long. She's been gone for a while. You were away, right?
Off and on, yes. I like the new colour of hair. Looks good.
Thanks. He kind of just like walks back over to like the side of the bar where Big T's at. Big T usually is, but it's not currently. As you all find a table, and then you get up.
Yeah, I just kind of like that. Don't get killed.
Okay.
I don't know, you want a juice or something?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
She slams the bar. Tea!
What the fuck? Who's there?
It's Shae.
Oh, Shae. Long time no see.
Getting in the elevator.
Kind of walks out, kind of tip-tap taps. What can I push in like dust and what looks like maybe like mycelial, like glowing mushroom dust like off them? What can I do for you?
Well, we can start with one of your favourite concoctions. You always surprise me.
You say surprise, I say throw things together and then see if you like it.
Yeah.
Usually you do, which makes no sense to me.
Maybe you're more skilled than you know.
Oh, I am. No, I know I am.
Yes, correct.
Yeah. Good to see you. And he kind of like walks over and he just like slugs shit. It's like, you're like, what the fuck? And then you watch him drop a little tiny like what looks like a molten little like marble almost, and it's just like whoosh, and bubbles and froths, and it looks like this like frothy pink ale.
And what do you call this one?
Big T. It's pink.
Here's to you, Big T.
Yeah, me. Okay. Anyone else? Anything? Nothing? No. Who the fuck is that? Are you copying me? Like, if you want, like, points at his hair that's white and pink.
No, that's really cool though.
Gives a look to Wash.
Let's get her a drink. I don't know. She's fine. She's
fine. Just walks away, slams the door.
My hair was always like this, so I...
Really? You were born with frosted tips?
Yeah, I mean... Well... I think frosted tips, you bleach the ends, and this is like a...
The tips are dyed.
Well, they're not dyed, it's just like that.
How?
I don't know. I wasn't really, like, there when I was born, if you know what I mean. Like, no one's really, like...
I mean, that's wrong.
No, but you know what I mean? Like, do you remember when you were born?
You get that point, but...
Yeah.
It still does not make any sense.
Listen, I don't know.
Alright.
Starts looking around.
Don't pick any pockets. You'll lose your hands.
No, I don't do that. People try to do that to me sometimes, though, and it's kind of crazy.
Oh, Seth.
It's technically against the law, you know, because like robbing a postal worker.
Yes, against the law.
Yeah, you could get in really big trouble.
Anything you all would like to talk about or RP in the tap room before I move to upstairs? Or does anyone want to go upstairs?
I'm sure we'll have much discussion once after this one.
All right, so upstairs, you go to the 5th room, which is Carlisle, or as we know, Darrien's room. And as you walk in, you see this like almost like slick business suit, almost like a zoot suit, like black with like white pinstripes, like and like slicked back hair that's like white and gray. With a very dark gray skin and white eyes. Who the fuck is that? Why I shouldn't have done it. It was my fault because Carlisle's fault. It's someone's fault.
Definitely the armor is also off at this point too.
I want to see the dog.
Pull off the backpack, put it out. V2 is out.
Yeah, so as V2 kind of comes out like and like kind of like walks up to Darrien, Darrien does like this pet, and it sounds like it seems to be calming Darrien a bit.
Glad I made your emotional support dog.
We have a bond. Scratches the chin.
Totally, totally like.
It probably looks like it's shorts, like Freddy Fazbear's short circuiting, like. But he enjoys it. He loves it. The vial, no.
Do you want me to look at it first?
No.
All right.
Give it to me. You can sit and. Why don't you sit on that chair? Kitten.
She gets up, sits in that chair, and she just plops down.
Kind of like analyze, for everyone's knowledge, well, Darrien goes by they, them, but their different personas have different. They're kind of like agendered, to be honest, but so they can do any pronouns, but their personas have specific pronouns. As I kind of like analyze this vial, I heard it was supposed to be more like orange or yellowy and green. This is neon.
It seems like they were taking 2 of them?
2.
Like at the same time?
Yeah, no, I got that part, darling. 2. Well, do you know what this means, right? You know if it's glowing, it means something. Please tell me it means something.
Just give it to me and I can figure it out.
I'm trying to figure out if maybe you can just look at this and understand. This is neon glowing green.
I mean, it probably is arcane in nature.
Neon glowing.
You couldn't name.
I'd love to hear the words out of your mouth, my love.
Does it relate to my family?
What? No.
No.
Not your family, but maybe your family down here. Neon green. What else is neon down here, love? Who supplies the neon?
We do.
Tea!
Oh my god!
Which means someone's stealing from Big T.
No, I'm thinking.
I know you're thinking. I just hate how slow you are. You need to go to Vorano's. Yes. And Wash, and actually, to be honest, Shae. I need someone I can trust will figure something out.
Finish the job?
She's quick. She's good at what she does. And there aren't any fuck ties between us, so I don't have to get too disappointed if she fails me, which she's never done.
Fine.
Play nice.
No promises.
Also, she doesn't know who Darrien is, by the way. Okay. Good to know. That girl is a male person?
I really thought you were going to say something so incorrect.
Courier.
Much better terminology.
Do you know who's in charge of the courier system?
Nearmont Society.
Mm-hmm. Aren't you nice as Carlisle, aren't I? I'm keeping this.
Fair enough.
Well, not fair enough, it was going to happen anyway.
Well, yeah, that was the job.
Okay, well, I would like you in literally an hour, as soon as more preferable, to go to Vorano's. Do you know how to get there? It's the warehouse.
Yeah, it's the warehouse.
It's past the black lights.
I know.
Bring wash.
I know.
I'll up both your pace. Shae and the Lightfoot can have some as well. Well, Shae obviously will.
Okay.
I'm telling you, play nice.
Play nice enough. Are you sure? If I could probably get more information if you let me.
I don't want any more information at this point. I don't want you to have any more information. I don't want anyone to. I need you to bring it to me so I can figure it out.
Okay.
Trust, darling. It's just
I'll
trust.
fuck off.
I'm not telling you to fuck off.
I'm fucking off.
Tim.
She like is about to leave the door and definitely her hand stops and she's like, what?
Try to enjoy yourself.
Fucking off. Open the door.
Okay, so do you go back downstairs?
Yep. The armor immediately comes back on. Go downstairs.
As you walk out, put the armor on, like you hear a whoosh as the door opens. Your dog.
I just wait and just feel the paws probably climb up my back.
I keep trying to imagine a Doberman climbing up the body.
Well, it's almost like it folds into the back.
Yeah, I know, but still.
Little head like over the shoulder.
Alrighty, so you go back those stairs.
I definitely like go and I grab you by the arm and I'm like, we're going past the black lights.
Damn, that was a
Now, all of us.
Alright.
You'll get paid.
No, goody, like I need money. Either way.
Ew, I hate money.
I'm a rogue and I hate money.
Money?
Wait,
In this day and age?
Wait, me too?
You too.
Oh, congrats.
How much do we get paid?
It's a rate depending on your skill.
She's like, you just hear her go, shit.
It's what in the biz call a callback.
Callback.
You tossed you and I was like, I know what I'm saying.
Do I have time to change? I don't want to get my uniform dirty.
You have 2 minutes.
Okay. Just like turns to dart off and then she's like, I don't know where the bathrooms are.
They're in the back.
The shadow.
Okay, just like a hand that points.
Rinse off.
Alright, 2 minutes pass and you go to change. As you guys start making your way towards past the black lights, you find Vorano's, which you've heard about at least once or twice, and you at least know the route.
I probably refer information to you because I know that you know things.
She doesn't have Vorano.
I explained where we're going. Yeah. Like, obviously, Carlisle is paying us. Mm-hmm. It's about the vial.
All right. Roll perception, Terrence, back in the warehouse, please.
Perception?
Yeah.
19.
19? Okay. You hear what sounds like arguing outside as Vorano kind of like shuts the door behind him.
Everything okay, boss?
I don't know if I'd say yes. So no.
What's going on?
What the fuck is this? And hands you what looks like a neon green vial of liquid.
I look back at my table with the glowing orange and yellow. I don't know what this is. I've never seen this before in my life. These aren't even my vials. Mine are like, can I say that mine are like rounded and these ones are like squared off at the bottom? Mm-hmm. These aren't even my vials. Where did they get these?
Viscera, I took your concoction and added a bit to it, but this shouldn't look like this.
No, it shouldn't. Probably because I didn't make it. If Viscera made it.
Viscera said that this combo was from two things. A supply he got from something you don't really need to know.
Sure.
And from a little pouch you have. May I see this pouch? Filled with herbs, I believe?
You mean my cooking supplies? I don't know why he was getting into my cooking stuff. I just brought it here because I figured I'd be staying here for a while.
Using the kitchen, are we?
I mean, you guys gotta eat, you know.
Hey, fish gotta swim, birds gotta eat, you know what I'm saying?
Please do show me the stove in the oven, in the warehouse.
Well, I have my my hot plate. I have to use that to boil and like Bunsen burner, you know how that all works. So I just I made myself a do you want a grilled cheese? I made one earlier, and I could.
The pouch.
Yeah, of course. I probably have multiple pouches of things. So I'm going to grab one that isn't the correct one. Also, it's not in a pouch, so it doesn't matter.
Was it in a vial? I thought it was in a pouch.
It was in a jar.
Jar. Roll deception. At disadvantage.
Why? What the fuck do you think I got? I was the first.
Yay! Second. So what was the last episode? Oh,
it was a 3.
A 3.
I rolled a 3, got a 6. This time.
Well, it was a critical fail.
It was a critical fail. I got the first roll in both episodes, and both times.
As you hold it out, you're probably. What's in this?
Herbs and spices, like you asked.
Where are the herbs and spices? Terrence.
I haven't used those. Those aren't to be touched. They don't go in the formula. They will kill your men if you use them.
Or persuasion.
I should use a different die. Probably.
Stink canes.
Persuasion? Where's that?
Persuasion.
Good.
Name, what's my name?
I love that.
Name, what's the name?
Okay. It's a 14 good enough. Trust me, I've been working on this for years, Vorano. I know what the body can handle and what will make it literally explode.
You will detail exactly how you make what you make and what things you can complement it to make it better. In 30 minutes.
No. I'm working for you already. This is my life's work. Everything I have is in this, and I'm already working for you. I can make it, and I will. But you can't take that from me. You can kill me, but you'll never make it again. Not right. He is shaken like a leaf, for the record. He's like very confident in what he's saying, but he is like...
Sweating.
Vorano smiles, turns, goes towards the door, and kind of does that thing where he like holds the back, like because it's probably like closing doors. He like holds them and turns and goes. Your mother's name's Estella, right? And shuts the door.
He
What are you doing?
rushes back to his table. There's no one in here. It's just me again, right?
I'm there.
Of course. The all-seeing eye sees all.
I'm here.
One time when I was in a bathroom in Ohio, there was a poem that was called The All-Seeing Eye Sees All, and that was actually Con.
It was always gone. Always.
Yes, what are you doing?
He's going to rush back to his table and like look around. Like he is constantly looking over his shoulder and like at anything. He's gonna reach under the table where he has that Formula B, and take like a drop of it and test it real quick to see what happens on the rat. Basically, he took that component and like boiled it, strained it, and then combined it with Formula A, along with a dried mushroom.
Interesting.
That he then like kind of ground into a powder to dissolve into the mixture.
So Formula A, Formula B, and dried mushroom.
Yes.
Gotcha. As you do it, you watch as the rat kind of takes it and then almost immediately, like into like buff rat. You watch as it kind of like it almost gets to like the size of a small cat. Like for dimension size, like smaller than a bread box. But okay, next question. Every time I hear bread box, I just think of 20 questions. Specifically, remember the little tiny circle ones?
Yeah.
Because there was always it's bigger than a bread box.
Mm-hmm.
No.
I mean, I don't know what a fucking bread box is.
Bread box?
Kidding. I'm assuming it's the size of a loaf of bread. Maybe a little bigger.
But bigger so it could fit a slice of bread.
Just one slice of bread. This is my bread box. Inside of it is my slice of bread.
You ever tried to use bread box as the thing you were trying to get it to guess?
I've never seen Bird Box.
Okay.
I have to.
It's a
I was
fun
gonna say, I was
move.
like, so you lied to me last night.
No, I didn't see it. I didn't see the other one though.
I love D&D. I hope I get to play it someday.
Okay, so but in this like larger form, it stays for a minute, and you kind of watch as it still seems to be like sometimes you've seen them become really aggressive. Mm-hmm. Sometimes you've seen them kind of like not show a change in strength, but been able to be really strong. That usually end up with a lot of rat viscera. But you kind of watch as this one, like, it seems, again, slower via the mind, as it, like, it reaches out one of its paws and, like, moves the cage a little bit. It seems calm.
I hold up, like, a piece of cheese to the outside of the cage.
It makes it aggressive!
It starts falling
cheese
apart.
is aggressive.
Yeah, it kind of just, like, and moves and, like, kind of takes it very calmly. Well, doesn't he stands up and he is 7 feet tall. He's like, thank you. Yeah, it will like kind of like come up to you to like get the cheese if you give it to it. One of the other rats like shrieks and squeals, which makes that one turn and get really aggressive and like go and like obliterate it. And then if you time it and kind of like shut the cage again to like watch it, if you time it after a minute. Because honestly, that was probably like 3-4 minutes before when you get to give the cheese. Mm-hmm. Just like watching it, and then there's like push it up, and then you're like cheese, and then it's like I'm coming out to the cheese. And then the moment that you gave that, it went aggressive and killed another rat. Basically, a minute passes, and then it's back to its regular self.
And it seemed totally fine.
It seems totally fine.
Okay.
As long as you put like a little block its view of all the viscera, which is created.
Mm-hmm. I've seen enough red viscera.
I've seen enough so do you.
If I listen, do I hear any commotion outside or any sort of movement coming on from outside?
You hear what sounds like some type of drama is happening, where someone's yelling about like something that happened upstairs in the graduation, like.
Okay, so they seem distracted by like whatever. So I'm going to try and make a larger vat of this, and I'm.
What did we say your roles will have to be?
I think we said Arcana, and we made it like alchemy instead.
So for another announcement, Vic is playing a homebrew subclass that I have made called Barbarian: The Path of Duality. So I will eventually release that for everybody to read, but this is still being beta tested. So. Let me
You're
take
a
a quick
beta
check.
male.
Beta male.
You're a beta male, Sonic.
Okay, roll a d12.
A d12?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we're doing... Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I see. 11!
11, nice. Do you want to do any more?
Yeah, I'll do another one.
Just one hit die?
Just one, see how much...
Okay, so you're marking up hit die.
Yep. Fuck it, I don't know when I'll have this space available to me again, so I'm gonna do another one. 3 more, so that puts me at 18.
No, wait, you said 11?
Plus 4 plus 3, so
Yeah,
18.
Alright.
Good enough.
One more hit die if you want to use it. Yeah, you have one more hit die if you want to. You have one more hit die if you want to use it.
Yeah, honestly, he's crazy.
Okay.
He's nuts, so we'll just do it.
I'll say
12, it was worth it.
12? Okay, so that's 30 in total. I'll say you probably can have like two like belt, like fucking Batman, like the, where you can put 5 on each side. So you can have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 20 in your briefcase.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Yeah, I think for right now, because, oh yeah, I guess that, how many do I have total?
You have 30 now.
I'm gonna write that down.
You have no hit die.
Nope, that's fine.
Okay, short rest, you guys. Quick. Oh, sorry.
I am going to, if I have 10 and then 20, he's gonna use his like, zip up his coat to, like, hide the fact that they're there. He's gonna start packing.
Alright. So, back to Gold Team. Gold Team. You guys are walking, for the way you know, to Vorano's.
So, has anyone actually been to this pocket?
This is the same pocket.
Same pocket here.
It's still the echo chamber.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's on the outskirts of it. It's past the light.
Okay, I thought it was a different pocket lately. Okay, never mind.
Surprisingly, no.
Okay, then how do we know where we're going?
This one seemed to be leading the way.
I have an idea of where it is.
Good enough for me.
Wait, so no one really knows where we're going?
Well, I think this armored one seems to know the way.
Enough. It'll be not very well lit, so I'm expecting you to be useful.
Yes, that's true. Do we know what we're here for?
We're trying to see where they got what they got.
Interesting. Do we think
It glows.
it does glow? I think there's a few things around here that glows.
Yeah, what things glow around here?
All the bioluminescent, everything.
Correct.
that makes
Where is the bioluminescence?
Bit of everywhere. I've seen tea used a lot.
Exactly.
So why are we not asking tea?
It's very likely that someone is just stealing it from tea.
You won't like that. Interesting.
You two are like the teacher's pets, like, fuck off, Stevie, got you. And she's like, whatever.
Yeah.
She's like,
Also, didn't you have trouble connecting the same dots?
I was hoping someone would pick that up. I was hoping someone would pick that up.
Connie's like, yeah, fuck you too.
I was really hoping someone would pick that up, so thank you.
So if Big T is like a big deal around here, doesn't he have security or something? You don't think anybody would have noticed someone stealing from Big T?
So when someone is good at something, especially sneaking around and stealing, they're usually not caught.
Oh, no, I understand when people are good at stuff. I was Employee of the Month. But, like, what I'm asking is... I was actually Employee of the Month 12 months in a row, and that was the longest running streak, so I got a anyway, you would think that, like, if even if they're really good at it, like, do you guys not, like, keep track of, like, your stuff? You know what I mean? Like when we keep track of all the letters, like, I know how many letters are in my bag at all times, so I know if someone steals one, I can report it as missing, and then I have to go through the whole return process and stuff like that. But, like, doesn't Big T, like, write everything down in a book and, like, keep track of, like, how many things he makes? I don't know what Big T does. I'm just, like, saying, isn't there, like, a book or something where he takes notes of, like...
Also, if anybody, the three of you need a refresher, just in case, because I know all of your bachelors, like, information. Like Big T is good about what he has here, but he delivers to a lot of places. So it could be potentially like this goes to this popular place, and then someone snags from there and then takes.
Yeah. So even though he created,
because Big T is
not exactly.
he would, if someone took from the echo chamber in this pocket, he would, which again that's the name of this pocket, he would know.
Yeah.
And Darrien did say he doesn't know.
Yeah. One is definitely like walking a little bit ahead, and after you say that, she kind of like stops and turns to you. You're a courier, right?
Yeah.
You take things from point A to point B.
Yeah.
Do you know what happens to your things after you drop them off at point B?
Sometimes it depends on if I know what's in the
pack. Codex is the heart of this party.
You're right, and I'm the asshole.
Fuck it.
I think we got 3, 4, 5 assholes.
I'm just trying to be helpful. I don't really know what's going on down here. You guys seem to know what goes on. I'm just trying to bring the top of the egg perspective, and she kind of like squints as she's like unsure that she's saying anything correctly.
I love this egg metaphor.
She's gonna cling to it.
It's the only thing keeping me sane.
Yeah. Maybe we just get there and try to find the answers in whatever ways we can.
Exactly.
I love it.
Alright, so you guys make your way there, and eventually you get presented in this very dark, unlit area, except for light that is escaping from little cracks in windows and or door frames of this large warehouse that looks like it might have, at a point, back in the heyday of when this was the Burg, this was the city, might have been a sawmill, maybe? It is... Infrastructure! So yeah, you see light escaping from what looks like this warehouse, as well as you do hear what sounds like the crackling and babbling of what might have be an old river behind. On the other side, you don't see it. But...
Bucolic.
Right. Yeah. So you're on that side.
Anyone going to knock?
Right.
Are we trying to be sneaky or?
Yes.
All of you roll stealth.
No.
Oh, hell yeah. That's good. Cool.
18. Dirty 20.
Nice. 17.
14.
Okay. You'll feel stealthy. Again, if you rolled a 2, I'd say you feel stealthy, but it doesn't mean you are. You all feel stealthy.
Right.
So, you said it looks like a sawmill, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna point up. Do you know how sawmills have those little entry points that usually they kind of exit things through? Mm-hmm. What are the chances you can get through there?
Let's find out.
In the shadow all around you.
100%. Shadow gate up there.
Do you want to describe what it looks like for them?
Yeah. I think we're all looking at the window. Look over at one. Let's find out, shall we? I kind of put my back to the building and just the shadows just kind of all around me, and she's not there anymore.
Where'd she go? I wasn't really paying attention.
She's so cool. That's so cool. Can you guys do that too? Is that like a Burg side thing?
Everybody shut up or I'm talking your pay.
Wash leans over. Everyone can do that.
That's 10 gold.
If you all look, you didn't see she kind of just whoosh, appears on the roof. Is that what you're doing?
I think there's a window, right?
You know how sawmills have exit points on one of those exit points.
Gotcha. Okay, so you're on that exit point.
Holding on.
Roll a perception for me, Shae.
Yeah. 19.
19. Okay. You hear babbling of a madman.
Interesting.
And if you look down, probably because there's probably a lot of it has been gutted, this place. So you can probably if you follow the noise from the exit point backwards, it looks like there's been this kind of square cut into the ground that you can look down into what looks like a small room. A small room that seems to kind of funnel up to the top in a way of it seems like this kind of tower. For Terrence, roll a perception as well for me, please.
21.
The little glow of light that comes from the main part of the echo chamber, from the top. I mean, there's light down where you are as well. There seems to be a quick movement of like something's up there, and if you look up, probably nothing. But
he's like kind of clattering things. Like you have like the sound of like obviously the beakers like clashing together, and I'm like corking all of them and like putting them in the briefcase, and like I hear or I see like the shadow move, and I like stop and I look up, and I don't know, I guess I probably just see the roof because like obviously it's sealed off, but I start moving again but slower, and I'm like mumbling to myself like, okay, we're almost done. We're gonna get out of here, okay? We're gonna get out.
You see what looks like potions, but they don't look like the neon green one that one had.
I was talking to the rat.
Can I see the front door from my vantage point as well?
Just this small room.
Just that one small room. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna pop down there as close as I can get. Are there any shadows in it?
There definitely are.
Excellent.
No, it's fully lit.
It's a fully lit kind of little
dead.
corner.
You burst into flames.
Sure. Shit! No, yeah, they're anywhere.
What have you got over there?
Like, not gonna waste one of the potions or the serums that I have, but like a beaker, like definitely, like I'll like drop and like probably shatters on the ground. What the fuck? Who the fuck? Who are you?
What are you?
What are you doing? What do you mean? What the fuck am I? This is my room.
From what I know, this is some person's named Vorano's room. What are you doing here?
Keep your voice down, first of all. And I'm like looking back at that door to see if there's any like shadows under the door to see if anyone's coming. What? What did you just say? I don't remember.
Doesn't this belong to some person named Burg or something? That's you? Is that you?
Yeah. Yep.
Great.
Yep, what do you want?
Do you know something about a green glowing liquid sort of thing? Okay, well, can you tell me then more information about this? I need to know whose voice size. Who are you hiding from?
This is my room. I'm not hiding from anyone, I'm just...
Is that door locked?
You said you wanted the green liquid, right? I have that. I'm just packing things.
Do you have information on where you got it, how you made it, all of that?
Yep.
Great.
I just need you to get me out of here.
I see.
And then I'll give you all the information you're asking for.
Oh, and how would you like me to get you out of here?
I don't know, how'd you get in here?
The way you can't follow.
Okay, then figure something out and I'll give you all the information you're looking for. And yeah.
Do you know how many people are behind that door?
Probably like 6. Those are my men.
Those are your men. I see. Yes.
Yeah, they listen to everything I say, so they're gonna stay out there until I'm finished with my work in here, which is what you were asking about.
So you want to escape from your own men?
They're really needy.
I see.
Yeah, I can't. They're smothering me. I just really need my own space to do my own work. And at this point, I'm probably taking the table and folding it in half a bunch of times, and it's just getting smaller and smaller. The glasses are still on there. I'm just like folding it in like little pieces and like tucking it into my bag.
I see.
So yeah, I just need a...
Does one of those concoctions knock them out? Maybe we could throw it at them and poof, and they all go unconscious and we can just sneak out from there.
Yeah, no.
No. Right.
That green stuff, this is just like that but better.
So, from what I've observed, from that very shiny green stuff, is it makes you really big. Do you want to be really big?
You still working in there?
Yeah, yep.
Terrence, I swear to fucking God, if you fuck this up.
I got it, okay?
Vorano will be pissed.
I know.
You quickly turn to Shae.
Yep. I put my fingers to my lips, like...
Fawn.
They don't know I'm the real Vorano.
Sure.
Holy shit. Okay, what the fucking truth? I work for Vorano. I don't want to be here anymore. He's gonna kill my mom. I want to leave, okay?
You don't want to? You don't want to.
I need to leave. What did I say? I need to get out of here.
Great. Do you know the exit route?
How did you get in here? I can't leave. The door's locked.
That's what I thought.
Then why did you ask? You got in here without going through the door, so what did you think?
I'll be back in a minute. I zip back up to the window and back down to her.
Yeah, you turn to look right at the door, Terrence, and as you look back, she's gone.
What's happening?
I think I like zip up to the window and then zip back down. I just kind of like from the shadows at another point too. Because I don't know if Vorano's actually in there, but I do think what we need is in there.
I've convinced her.
What have you gathered?
Not much, but there's some crazy person in there with a bunch of vials. Fascinating subject. Not quite sure how we're going to get in there though. The person with the information that we want, I believe, is sort of being held hostage.
Do you know how many people are in the other rooms?
Couldn't tell. At least one large, burly man. They said something about 6. I don't know. Who knows if they can even count at this point, really. Too many voices in their heads, I would assume.
It's just one. He just talks very fast.
Do we want to try the front approach?
Has anybody looked for a back door?
What were you all doing out here while I was in there?
Waiting for you.
Waiting.
Well, I thought she was in charge. It points at 1, so I was just waiting for her to tell me what to do.
The building's like how tall? You said
Like 25 feet, 25. And that, out of game, her shadow gate, it's like shadow stepping for monks, but her shadow gate is 30 feet instead of like 60. So enough that she can get up there fine.
How strong are you?
How strong am I? Physically or mentally?
Physically. If I give you a rope, would you be able to pull him up and out?
No. I could try, but it's not quite my strong suit if you catch my drift.
Is there a ladder to the roof?
No.
No.
We look around, the environment says no.
The environment is like a confused pause and goes, no?
Well, you had a couple trees.
Why don't we just find a different... There has to be more than one entrance for, like, safety codes and stuff, right? So, like, if we go to the front and we cause a distraction, you can get them out the back.
And how are we going to distract them?
Well, I mean, I could pretend I'm delivering something from the Naramon Society.
Not entirely sure that'll work, but if you want to try.
I don't know. I've done just
we're
a
not
pretty
trying
scary...
In the middle of the night.
We're not trying
The
that.
merc time.
But... Okay.
Poor Codex.
Does anyone want to look for a back door?
Wash, go look for a back door.
I'm sorry, she was inside and didn't see a back door, and I'm going to go around the building to look for a back door.
I'm tired of questions. Go look for a back door.
Alright, I'll see you in 20 minutes.
Great.
Alright, roll investigation, please, Wash.
Do you want me to come with?
Codex, you go too.
Codex, roll investigation.
3.
Wait, am I actually going? Can I
Yes, go.
Okay. Oh, my investigation is not good. 13.
That's not bad. As you go to the back, there is what looks like a small back door that would probably lead to the main hangar area of the warehouse. Whatever Shae described, a small, compact room by itself. It's somewhere that's obviously either in the middle or something that you have to go through the hangar to get into that small room. You do find a back door into the hangar.
So there's a back door to the place that all the people are in. Fruitful?
Yes.
Fruitful.
And there's no way that you can get at least one of us up there with you.
There's not.
I wish sometimes I wish I had a little Navi character. Like I had this idea that I just thought of, like not me as a DM, but like I have this great idea.
Can you just tie a rope to the roof and I'll climb up?
Sure.
Okay, cool.
I just thought of something really, really funny, but it wouldn't really work.
What?
I should take the serum and like Kool-Aid Man through the door.
That's what I was thinking.
I want this conversation to be happening, and I just like.
Okay. That's a pretty good idea. So we're gonna give you the rope.
Just start from there.
Yeah. Okay. So actually, that's a very good idea. So we're gonna give you the rope. You go up and you just. Tie
Okay. While this is happening, Terrence, what is going on with you inside there?
At this point, all my stuff is packed up. I'm like staring at the shadow, like dark corner of the room, just like. I feel like I am getting more and more anxious as I hear like bustling outside.
And I'm sorry, continue.
Sorry, as I hear like the bustling outside, no one's coming back for me, and I'm like looking there, and like my brain is like tripping on itself. Like you need to do something. I'm like.
Remember too what you did just learn from the rats. Rats. They were the rats.
We are the rats.
They were died of visceral attack. With a whole aggression thing.
Yeah.
4 minutes and then aggression in 1 minute.
Mm-hmm. And the rat opened the cage and got the cheese, but it didn't go crazy until the other one, so I could get... Okay. And then I'm gonna go and be like... what's the, like, Zahara's equivalent of, like, a...
Yeah, remember, like, tap the head and circle around, tap the head?
Yeah. Cool. I, like, hold it out, and then swing.
Alright. As you swig,
I really want to interrupt the conversation.
Oh yeah.
Just describe what's happening.
He stands there for a second, and his eyes that are a normal, like, pale green, like, flash with this, like, yellow glow. That orange tinge that's the same color as the serum. And his one shoulder, like, pops up, like a balloon. Blows up. And then the other one, and then his, like, leg, and then his other leg, and his chest puffs out, and his body just, like, morphs into this, like, 8-foot tall, like, muscular, insane-looking human being. It doesn't really even look like a human being anymore. It's, like, closer to a Goliath, but not, like, even more kind of visceral than that. The veins are, like, bulging. His, like, hair is, like, popping up in random places, and he like looks up at this wall and just takes a couple steps back, puts his shoulder forward. Oh yeah!
Okay, so
Kool-Aid, please sponsor us.
Make a wisdom check for me.
Wasn't very wise to run into a wall, was it?
And remember, it's your switched wisdom.
Doesn't really matter if I roll a critical failure again, is it?
No.
Why are you rolling with this die?
I'll give you advantage because of the way you described it.
It was so close.
I'm being very nice this first session. First 2 episodes, first session.
Wisdom saving throw? Or
No, just a wisdom check.
wisdom check?
Or did I say saving throw?
It's actually, so my dex and my wisdom when they switch is the same, so it doesn't really matter. That was a 9.
Okay. Highs or lows? Codex die.
Nice.
She's your heart. She's your heart. She's my heart.
I'm not doing anything. Don't use my
Did you
die.
get 9?
Yeah.
I got a 10, like you.
Yay.
You will not get aggressive. Like I'll let you. If you don't attack, if no one hits you and attacks you, I will let you charge through.
Okay.
All right. So describe what happens.
The door just like splinters out. It is like gone. He's like standing there, breathing like heavy, looking around at like everyone in the room, and
You probably feel
How
your
many
heart
police-
like racing for a second, but like something in you, even though like your thoughts are like muddled and fuzzy and not Terrence's thoughts, you can like you just kind of like think like no Russian, no Russian, no Russian. Like yeah.
So I'm in the room with these people. Do I see the exit?
Yeah, they're all sort of like, what the fuck? Like, Vorano, you probably do see Vorano, which is probably the hardest one, and he just like looks at you and kind of crosses his arm and smirks.
Gives us a finger and just charges through. Like, he's gonna just, like, elbow as he runs through these people. If it's Viscera, he's gonna hit him in the face.
Boom! And then, as it happens, you guys all just hear whoosh, and like, Captain! As you see, like, this giant fucking thing. This person looks like a roided out version of the little shit man you just saw.
Interesting.
As washes like halfway up.
You get back up there, get my rope.
I'm probably like up in the window, just like next to the rope, watching it all. Fascinating. Maybe you should go back down.
Yeah.
You just run out, right?
Yeah, he's just like, like he's like
darting,
throwing bows. As soon as he gets out that door, he's gonna continue to run. Like, there is like no aim or direction. He's just out.
All right, he's following.
Change of plans, follow that.
All right, everybody make it. That's not Terry. Make a dex check, and we will go Shae and then around.
Just straight dex?
Straight dex.
Cool.
12. Codex.
21.
21. Wash.
19 plus 1.
19 plus 1. So dirty 19. 19 for
Nice.
1. All right. I will make for everybody else. Here's a question, too. As you're running, who would we elect as our evaders? And what I mean by that is like people would be like losing people that are trailing you. Who would we elect? Like, it doesn't matter, but like, who would we elect? I'm going to pick 2 people. Out of the 4 of you, who would be like, I can evade people and get people off my trail? Shae?
Shae for sure.
Shae for sure.
You need 2?
I need 2, so whoever.
I would definitely say Codex.
Yeah, probably.
Codex?
Codex can be quick.
Okay.
Alright.
Just dodge and weave.
The 2 of you, if you could, just what will you do to try to get the burly men that are kind of following behind off your trail as you follow the big fucking thing?
Off the trail, off of my personal or all of ours?
Like, all of yours, but, like, because if you're following Terry, all of yours. Also, Big Terrence is known as Terry. Not yet, that's how I'm referring to.
Will be close to some, just like some of the darker buildings and do that, like, whistle. I cannot do it, the, like, finger whistle. Woo! Yep.
Okay, cool. Roll of persuasion. Codex.
I think she's just going to do what she always does when people tried to rob her when she was doing her job, and it's just run full tilt sprint and like weave through alleyways as fast as she can.
Gotcha.
Like take as many corners as possible and even possibly backtrack so she like is behind them and then take a different route.
Okay, Terry, what's your destination? You're in a different headspace now.
Forward.
Fair enough. All right.
No,
I thought you were gonna say Mama, and I was like,
Roll again for Dex.
Like, I think he's gonna go towards light. He's gonna run to the center.
14.
6 plus 1.
Codex.
14.
Shae.
10.
10. I rolled a. This was not a 20 when I rolled it. It was a 6. A 6 and a 9. So they are falling behind.
Nice.
Let's go.
Roll a survival check for both Codex and Shae. See if you can knock anything to make them fall, like lose you.
14.
14. That's good. Shae.
13.
Or Shae. Sorry, Codex.
Codex 13.
Awesome. Alrighty. Yeah. So you kind of like knock things down that are like probably like boxes that have just been there as they kind of like you hear as they trip over as you continue after Terry. Terry, where are you going? You're getting closer to light now.
I think his eyes are like, and as soon as he sees the staircase, he's going for the staircase.
The staircase?
Yeah.
Shit. Okay. Roll.
If no one stops me before then, I mean, like that's
No. If you're like in the echo chamber proper now, people are probably like, what the fuck? Like as you're barreling past. Is your speed higher when you're bigger or no?
Does that change with rage?
No, not usually. I'm just curious. That's fine. No, it's fine. You're just dashing, I'm assuming, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I still see him?
Yeah, you can. Yep.
Okay.
Roll. Fuck. A dex check.
6, it doesn't matter. 6.
6?
Yeah.
Okay. As you go for the stairs, you're like boom, 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 hitting the like grate that is like the protection grate basically of that staircase. As you are barreling up, I'd say everybody that is in the pursuing party, roll just a straight d20. I'm just curious what you get. Shae.
7.
Okay. It's more about odds and evens than it is about the number.
Of course, the whole time.
19.
19.
Also nice.
17.
19. Odds. That's good in your favor. Let's see. Okay. I'd say you're able to like push things enough down that you lose them, but the time that they're like even like those that are following you that are even getting close to where the light is of the echo chamber proper, you're leagues ahead. You just see this huge thing going pom 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 pom, like hitting parts of the grate and morphing it as it's rushing up the stairs. Yeah, we can do the actions. Any actions you'd like to do, Shae? We'll go across the table.
I'm just going to keep following as quick as I can. Just the dashes.
Fair. Codex.
Can I cast message at Terrence?
Sure.
I'm gonna cast message, and Terrence, in your head, you're just gonna hear, "Hey, big guy, listen, I'm trying to help you. Just follow the white rabbit," and I'm gonna try and get your attention.
Do I see them?
This is very much Donkey and Shrek.
You hear that, and you're probably like, and like you're just like you stop. You probably stop for a second.
Yeah, I was gonna say I like halt in my tracks and I like look around for the white rabbit.
Yeah, I'm fucking waving.
Wash.
I was gonna ask one. Is there anything your dog can do to slow him down?
I can speed myself up. That's what I was gonna do.
Okay, do that. I'm just gonna keep running.
Right.
I have expeditious retreat, so
Okay.
I can increase my movement speed.
Okay. Alrighty.
Can I say it turns your shoes into roller skates?
No, what I was going to say is actually you see the armor kind of like
Heelys.
heels of it kind of turn more elastic, and like every step kind of punches her forward a little bit.
Ooh. Yeah. Moon boots. Moon
That's
boots apparently
cool,
does not work
but
the way you think it
Heelys
would.
are still on the table, right?
True. I'd say you probably barrel through the top as you kind of push that person. Like tongues probably come off that door as you push this guy through. And you're running through the streets of Precinct 3. You guys follow pretty fucking quickly up.
I'm going to my house. No, I'm not. I'm not going. Not my my mom's house.
No,
like,
you're going to your little house.
Yeah.
It's in Precinct 2, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so you're rushing north once you get there, and you're following this thing. Are you going back through alleyways?
Yeah. I'm like dodging and weaving and trying not to be seen, but also I don't really care, and I'm big and stupid right now, so it doesn't matter.
Causing structural damage to all the buildings.
Yes. Guards probably start following after a bit. Let's say you guys are running and screaming at each other. What are the four of you saying? Of like your plan to stop this thing.
How much of a ruckus do you want to make?
I mean, it's too late now. Just slow him down so I can try to pin him.
Alrighty.
I think he's really scared. Maybe we should try something different. Maybe we could talk to him.
Can you?
I can't shout that loud. I'll take to the roof so I can see it from there.
All right. Perception check from you. Perception check from Shae. Persuasion check from Codex. Grapple check from Wash. And what are you going to try to do to slow?
I'm going to try. I'm not going to shoot him, but I'm going to just like shoot to make a sound. Like I'm trying to make as much noise just so for a second he stops and turns. Like, I'm just trying to make enough ruckus that's like there's something that has more stimuli to turn to.
Okay, make a dex check to see if you can shoot something that'll be enough. We'll go Shae first for your perception as you jump up.
23.
23, noted. Codex.
My persuasion is 22.
22,
Nice.
noted. Wash.
Grapple 24.
Yeah.
Noted. Economy. 1.
10.
Okay.
How embarrassing.
Make a wisdom check and then an athletics check, Terry.
Wisdom is 6. Will I roll well this campaign ever?
No.
And then what was the other one?
Athletics.
Athletics check.
Athletics. That'll be 11.
Wow, okay.
No.
Yeah, so I think, Shae, as you kind of like, you probably are up there and notice something that could like, enough that one could hit that would like kind of stun this thing for a second. Codex, you kind of like, as you keep speaking, like just because of your white rabbit thing, you notice that this person's like head does turn, like they're listening to only you. Like if you're all shouting, like they're not saying anything, but when you say something, they kind of like turn because they like recognize the voice. So whatever you might want to say, and then you're just waiting for a moment to jump and grab. So you have it laid out for you.
I just kind of appear at one's shoulder and I point at like a cask or something that seems like it'll have something. I go there.
I kind of like just follow your arm and just.
Yeah, as you shoot, kind of like explodes and stops Terrence in his tracks for a second. What do you do to grab Terrence? Wash.
Oh, fuck.
Eagle!
From the top rope!
I probably try to just knock him off balance and then hold his legs together.
Dorito Man's legs. So as you do that, and he kind of boom, like whoosh, into maybe like kind of like near a side alleyway, you watch as you turn him around. His face looks like he's about to get really angry. Codex.
She's probably casting message so it's in your head because she doesn't necessarily want to be yelling everything. So you're just like here, like, listen, I know today's been probably really crazy for you. It's been a really wild ride for me too, and I know you're probably really scared, and I've been really freaked out because down there is crazy, and I don't know if that's like where you come from all the time, but like I get it, and maybe if you just calm down, we're really trying to help you, and like I promise we're not gonna hurt you. I mean, yeah, we won't hurt you. We're here to help you, probably.
Can I roll for panic to see if her voice suits me at all?
Yeah.
What's panic?
Wisdom save.
12.
Yeah, I'd say it suits you a bit.
So you're like holding him down by the legs, and he's like, and then like slowly, you don't know why, he's like breathing slower and slower.
You alright, big guy?
What's the big idea?
This is incredible. This is incredible.
What's the big idea?
You're causing a commotion. We need you to not do that.
He's like shaking and like.
Can you promise me to get up and not run anywhere and just breathe for a while?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. He's like laying down but crossing his arms like this.
I'm gonna let you go,
Yep.
and we're gonna give it a try, alright?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to loosen up a little to see if he tighten up again. Alright, come on, pinky swear.
I really thought that would work. Fine. He holds out his pinky.
This huge.
How tall are you right now?
8 feet.
Jesus fuck.
Holy
That's why I went for the ankle.
I won't run.
You promise?
I promise.
Okay.
I promise.
Alright. I'll let you go now.
I respect the pinky swear.
Good.
By this time, can we say that we've probably approached?
You're near an alley if you want to just.
Yeah, like I kind of like this way.
He is gonna look over his shoulder. Like I'm clearly still like freaking out about.
Hey, if you follow me, I can take you somewhere safe, get you a room. We can let this ride out. We can talk.
Why do people shush animals? Horses? You've never said anything.
I've never spoken.
Alright. Okay. I'm still trying to get it to it, so
No, I love it.
He's gonna tuck with you into the alley. Stop!
Wow, you look different.
I'm gonna kind of slowly start moving this, try to go this back to Merc side.
You want me to go back down there?
So I get you a room. We can talk.
What's your intelligence right now, by the way?
6.
Yeah. Remember that.
Bad guys are down there. I don't want to go back down there.
Am I a bad guy?
I don't know you. I've never met you before in my life. Why should I trust you? You tackled me to the ground. What's going on here?
Should we go directly back to where they were chasing? Yeah, let's chill out here for a while.
Okay.
I might know a few places we could go.
Alright, so
I like
let's
the
go-
white rabbit.
Alright.
I trust the white rabbit.
Let's try to follow the white rabbit quietly.
Lead the way, White Rabbit.
Okay. Okay.
You're taking them.
I
I have a
okay.
feeling I know where you're taking them, but I also don't know.
We're in 3 right now, right?
Yeah.
How close are we to 4?
June box and near area that's near the June box is more southern in the 3rd precinct.
So we're not close to like where I live.
I'd say you're probably more you're probably like the center of 4, but it would take a bit.
Oh, I know exactly where we're gonna go. Hold on. I wrote notes about people that I know. I'm gonna take them on one of my routes that I used to run. I'm going to take them to Val's Patisserie,
Okay.
which is a bakery.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
love this.
Do you take them in or just to the back? There was an open area in the back that's kind of people aren't usually there.
Yeah, I like to imagine that this is where she stops on her when she used to run this route, and she's has a pretty good relationship with Val. She probably swung by and he gave her the stuff that is eventually going to get thrown out at the end of the day. She's like, "Hey Val," and we just go in. And it's this cute little shop run by you can make up what Val is. It's just this cute little French-ish bakery, and she's like, "Hey Val," and she just walks to the back where there's probably a tea room or something.
Yeah, probably by this point I'd say it's been a 20-minute walk.
I'm still.
Yeah, I'd say you start to notice if you all look at big version of this man, it's kind of it deflates and then goes back and deflates. Not that dramatically, but you can tell that something's changing. Yeah, and probably if you all look for 2 minutes just while he's eating and or drinking something,
I feel like a giant because these pastries are so tiny.
and you go right back.
These pastries are huge.
Hello again.
Do you remember?
Sort of. More a feeling. I know that if I
would describe it, I'd say Terrence remembers Terry. Terry doesn't remember Terrence. Not that Terry doesn't remember Terrence. It's more Terrence. I remember what just happened, but Terry's more It's I have a feeling of what I was doing, but it's not Terry doesn't, obviously because Terry doesn't have the brain of Terrence, but Terrence remembers Terry.
Yeah, I thought it more of it feels a little foggy just because my brain gets slow.
Oh yeah,
so I'm
I would say they both feel foggy, but it's intense fog where it's more very light mist for Terry to Terrence. Terrence has light mist. Terrence to Terry. Terry's feelings idea. If you're I have to get that rat somewhere else, you're rat. Yeah.
Okay. Oh god, I really pissed Vorano off, didn't I? I really pissed off.
Well, you're the one
Gave
that
him
wants
the
to
finger.
escape.
I mean, yeah, because you never came back.
We were trying to find a way to get in.
Didn't do it fast enough.
Did you see how many men were there? There's
Roughly
not a lot.
6, I'm pretty sure.
Sure, yes, 6 is the correct number for that many.
What's 6 times 5?
There you are.
Okay, yeah, it was that.
Correct. It's a little more than 6.
Okay, so why are you... Wait, who are you people? I'm Terrence. Nice to meet you.
You too.
Anyone else want to go? You.
Yeah.
What's your name?
Oh, I'm Codex, and I think that's Wash, and I think that's One, and I think that's Shae.
Thank you, Codex.
Yeah. I listen, and I take notes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mental notes.
Mental notes. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you just seemed like you were having a bad day, so I figured, just needed someone to talk to you and kind of calm you down.
D&D.
I get that.
It's D&D, you guys.
I'm touched, really. Why were you there in the first place? What are you... You said you wanted Vorano.
Yes, we were supposed to find Vorano for something, but I didn't get all the details. I was just sort of following along for the fun of it.
We weren't supposed to find Vorano. We were kind of supposed to find you.
Remember too, you're looking at like robot person with a dog. Dog.
Yes, you.
What?
You mentioned a green liquid.
Yes,
That's
there was
not-
some green liquid.
I was very convincing in there, but I didn't make green liquid. I don't know what you're talking about.
No, really. Could have never guessed.
Yeah, you believed me for a second, I'm pretty sure.
Sure, yes, I 100% believed you as you were packing everything into your pocket. And didn't
Insight on you.
Wait a minute, one of you is lying!
One of us only tells the truth, and the other one only ever lies.
I've already done that riddle. That was campaign 1.
Yeah.
The offer is still on the table.
What?
A room.
Oh.
A room.
Right. Yeah, that I do need, yeah. Because, I'm pretty sure I'm in a lot of trouble. So,
What does happen when you steal from your boss?
I didn't steal. Whoa, I am many things, but I am not a criminal.
Sure.
It's okay, I think all these other people are criminals too, so.
You can make your own assumptions.
I didn't steal anything. This is all mine. He was trying to steal from me.
So why don't we sit, enjoy a Danish, and then we can move down.
What's Danish?
Shit. I was like, that doesn't even name a pastry.
Eclair?
Sinroll.
A cereal.
They are very nice. Thank you, Codex.
Yeah, Val makes really good bear claws. If we want more, I can go ask for some.
I feel lightheaded. I've never. What? So what, were we going back down?
We're going back down. It'll be safe. We'll get you a room. Sounds like a plan?
I guess.
That's a plan.
Alright. So, you finish your Danish. And
My non-location descript Danish.
you all bring them back down. Well, you all go back down to the echo chamber and immediately into the lost and found.
Yep, immediately.
And probably you probably take your cowl off to cover him as you bring him back down. This entire time, Terrence very much has a briefcase close to him and just like pockets.
I'm definitely like kind of very not kind of paranoid. I'm very paranoid about literally everything.
Fair enough.
As you get back down, or no, when you get back down, when you get back down to the lost and found, I will say it's probably now around the time of like 6 p.m. in where daylight is. I'll say in the tap room waiting is Big T is there like he usually is. Gresh is there. Carlisle, and a white tiefling with white hair, black horns, red eyes is sitting there as well. They're kind of just chatting. For those that know her, it's Rita. For those who don't, she's very, 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 very pretty. Well, who the fuck is this?
The answer to your problems. Can we get a room for a little while?
I'm like holding my.
Rita, darling, what do we think about a room?
Bosh winks at Rita.
Fine. A room. I'll give this person 8.
Wonderful.
Show them.
That's fine.
And who are... You said in backstory they will know each other. Shae, it's been a long time.
Immediately.
Rita.
How's your travels to the other precincts and pockets?
I'll have to enlighten you about so many things later.
It's been a few years, hasn't it?
It happens. But I still remember where to find you.
And this bunny girl?
My name is Codex.
Codex, Rita, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
You have lovely hands.
Thanks. They're mine.
Grew 'em myself.
Wash you in a drink?
Yeah, sure.
Tea, can I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Carlisle? Do you think they'll be back down the other two?
Why not? If they don't drink, then we can.
7, please. I'm not the fucking barmaid, but I guess I'll have to be it.
It's 11.
Carlisle at a point goes, so, give me the rundown on, for you three, give me the rundown on this scraggly looking person.
Not much to tell, really. There was a lot of potions. Then all of a sudden they put them in their pocket. And then all of a sudden we were trying to get this tiny little man, a large man that looked similar, sort of busted down the wall and started running away. We had to chase him down and capture him, essentially. Bring him back here.
Is this a euphemism for something I'm not getting?
Oh no, that's accurate.
Yeah.
How about you, little one?
Oh, am I part of this now? You said the 3, so I assumed you didn't want...
1, 2, 3. 1 is up with Terrence right now, so that, when I say 1, 2, 3, I mean Shae, wash you.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, he exploded out of the wall, and then we ran topside, and then we all calmed him down, and Wash tackled him, and I talked to him, and then they eventually got small.
Interesting. I'll go fetch him. Rita, entertain our guests. You don't even, you don't. And Carlisle walks away, just,
She already knows how.
Thank you, bastard. So you, like, a group or something? Have you all been hired?
She has definitely, gone to her side and put her hand on her shoulder. Just sipping her drink right up next to her. Full body contact.
Wash is sipping his whiskey and glaring at Shae.
Got how warm your hands are.
God, how soft yours was.
Ever say that? Let's switch upstairs. As you get Terrence to room 8, and you quick get a walking behind you. Of Carlisle, sir, why don't you wait in your room, and I'm going to talk with one here.
Alright, I guess.
Go in your room.
Okay.
Take a moment to relax.
I like the way she said it.
Just like a large grin.
Just a shit-eating one. I'm gonna go in and be like, right up against the door as soon as I
that's
close it.
too bad. We're in room 5. Takes one back to room 5. Who is this person?
Apparently the person who makes the things.
Do we trust them? As slowly as the Carlisle is fading into just Darrien.
Not as far as we can throw them.
Okay. Well, what's the read you've got on this person?
It doesn't seem like they want to
Sexually.
be.
Look, I'm not kidding. They're much better at determining these things than I.
I'm going to be completely honest. This is an unreadable case right now. That is a sewer rat for all I know.
Did they stare at Shae's breasts like everybody else I assume did? Great. You watch as they touch their hair and they kind of pull it back as it turns like this long black hair, and they turn into what looks like this kind of paler elvish woman with purple eyes, long black raven hair, and in this kind of cocktail dress for the persona that you know as Aletha Namari. Yeah. Before you go, I do have something I can give to you. Kitty. Oh, don't look so sad. Come on, perk up. And she touches your chin.
What?
1, 2, 3. 100 gold per. You can divvy it out. I'll give the other 100, actually. 2. What was her name? 8. Room 8. You don't know their name.
They started speaking sentences about...
Deliver the 400 between the four of you. Don't try to be sneaky. Shae will notice. And Wash, actually.
Got it.
Thank you. She walks out towards her mate as you walk out towards the tap room. On your door. Terrence.
Come in.
You see the woman I just described walk in. You do not recognize her. Hello.
They hold their hand up. They are writing something down.
Carlisle Montgomery told me to... The one with the hat and the mustache and Stetson. Told me to deliver this to you. It's like this little pouch with gold. They pull back quickly. Has 100 gold in it.
Okay. Why?
They're interested in your abilities. Would you be able to describe them?
I make things.
Yeah.
And, a lot of people are interested in them.
Vorano being one of them? I don't know who that is.
Yeah.
Well, and touches your inner thighs.
They, like, turn.
What would you say to no longer supplying Vorano?
Well, I ran away from him for a reason, so
So
I
you need
probably...
protection.
He told me I could stay here. And then, I was probably thinking of, like, fleeing the country or something like that, and then I'd be fine, you know?
So why not do that now? What's changed?
Well, you have 100 gold, you can give me that. That'll go towards the fleeing the country fund. I think I need a little more than that, though, so...
So you just leave?
Yeah.
Well, I could just get you passage out right now.
Really? Okay.
He watches, she does this thing where she like moves her hair back and it goes right into Darrien's pose. And lets go of you and kind of sits down in a chair. You just leave that quickly.
No, I just thought something seemed suspicious.
Right. What's your name?
Terrence.
Terrence what?
Astanis.
Oh, I do know that too. This Fry brought you down, didn't
Yeah.
he? College wannabe?
Honestly. Me, the college wannabe? I thought you were talking about him. He's the idiot who can't do what I can do. So... he can try all he wants, but...
Why did Vorano need it?
Why did he need it? He said he needed his men to be stronger, and
Why?
I don't know. Crime? I don't ask questions, I just make the thing. He gave me a reason to make it and a way to, and I didn't have that opportunity upstairs, so...
I could give a shit less what you do with whatever your potions and magic is. Are you like some sorcerer or something?
No.
Whatever. What I'll say is, Vorano has been overstaying his welcome and pushing into boundaries that should not be overstepped.
Seems on brand.
Do you know anything about the 3 leaders of this pocket?
No.
Okay. Well, usually, they provide goods and services that are delivered outward. Usually they have a higher patron.
Okay.
Big T has some that I already know about. Nothing to be concerned about. The lady, we'll just keep her as who she is. Vorano usually supplies bodies. Men.
Oh, like his goons.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I guess he wanted his goons to be stronger. I never really know
No,
what they were
because
using
usually
them
his goons are fine.
for. Okay.
Which means somebody wanted a specific type of goon.
He kept asking if I could make it last longer. I really didn't.
You have no idea who his buyer, his patron was?
No. I am but a humble scientist. I wanted
Would you be
space.
willing to figure it out as they dangle money in front of you?
Sure.
So not flirting so easily.
No, I told you, it just seemed off. I didn't know who that lady was.
Right. I don't know much about that group down there, but I know I'll do this. I will pay you handsomely if you find out who the fuck Vorano's working for.
Okay. I would like to know too. Especially if he's gonna try and copy what I'm doing, because that's gonna kill a lot of people.
Fair enough.
I don't want that to taint my reputation, especially if this thing ends up being worth it, so.
How are you when it comes to diplomacy?
I guess that's for you to tell me.
No.
My teacher said I was a pleasure to have in class. So.
Great. Try to keep the three big ones from killing each other.
I could certainly try. I think the rabbit will probably do better.
Right.
Seems happy. I caught it. Darren says that even though...
Good. Well, I'm not necessarily a patron, but I will give you money. Terrence Estas. Please keep one from causing a blaze to anything.
I'll try, I guess. What did you say your name was again? Did you say your name?
I didn't.
What's your name?
My name is the person who supplies you with money.
Alright.
And protection.
Okay. And that lady?
Her name is Aletha.
Franklin?
Boo. Boo.
Aletha.
I know. I went to school with a girl named Aletha Franklin, so I didn't know if I was the same one the whole time. That would have been crazy.
You said you didn't go to college.
I went to elementary school.
Walks out of your room.
Pleasure to have in class.
They walk out of your room and shut the door. And that is where we'll end tonight.
Woohoo!
The Table is Yours releases episodes in video and podcast format every Wednesday at 5 p.m. Pacific. You can follow The Table is Yours everywhere by the handle @TTIYDND. Thank you for listening, and we'll see you at the table next time.